the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForge. Looking now at some numbers for Ayo Dosunmu.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White on the wing along with Okoro. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Demon's out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here's Porter after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Demon. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by the Bulls. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Now, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
The putback. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you gotta applaud the readiness of Coby White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
Claxton with it, defended by Jones. He gets it in there.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And the shot goes down.
And they've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And with the bounce pass, it's Porter outside. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 7. Down low, here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
An efficient score. Coby White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And the basket by Jones.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside, Claxton goes up and lays it nice and easy. Claxton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr. moving the ball with a purpose.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Clowney. There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Bulls leading by 13. Lets it fly. Okoro finds Jones. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Demon. 17 points in his last outing. Yep, it counts.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
A 3-pointer is right on target. 7 points for Buzelis.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
On the wing, Porter. A three-pointer, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now, here's Porter. His last outing with 20 points.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Clowney. Hasn't made one yet.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Nets trail by 18. Here's Porter. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, they're... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Jalen Smith. Alfred Williams is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Carter in at the point. Stan, this game tips off a little regular season series between these two teams. In your mind, as a former coach, does that alter the game plan at all?
Well, the coaches will be watching their opponents very closely, Kevin. You're trying to get as much intel as possible so your team can be even sharper in the next game.
For three, Williams hangs home the trifecta. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. This one for three. That's good from Williams on the assist by Carter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Wolf shot's good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Bulls, Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Jones subbed in for Carter. The Bulls leading by 16. Here's Dosunmu. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist here tonight. Here's Clowney, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 6. Over Williams. Offensive rebound. Dosunmu. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Williams kicks to Thomas. No good on the triple. Chicago's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back over to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's time to dance. Get ready to dance
they're making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Jones, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Offensive rebound. Screen by Claxton. Man can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Okoro kicks to Williams. No good on the three. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Snatched up. Here's Clowney, and the three ball is good. Clowney's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Demon, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. The Bulls also changing it up. Buzelis is checked in for Patrick Williams, and it's Whiten for Dosunmu. Here's Okoro, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Okoro's got 11 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Claxton.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Demon. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And it's Demon missing. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
The quickness of Jones, a challenge for the defense.
1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's White, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Pass to Claxton. Here is Porter, covered by Okoro, and he makes that one. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Claxton. Now Porter shoots over Okoro, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the... And we've got the playoff picture start. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Terrence Mann is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
Pass to Porter. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, Porter Jr. shoots a very high percentage in the paint.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 15 points for Buzelis.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Porter with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Now here's Porter. He started closely.
And this is Porter Jr.'s role. It's why his coaches and teammates encourage him to keep looking to score.
Okoro shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Michael Porter again. Porter's got 15 points.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's White, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
On the wing, Mann. Outside, Porter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The tray, and there's Buzelis on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Clowney. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 7.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
And checking out the numbers for White. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Pass to Mann. Nets passing it around. There's Porter with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And there's the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Buzelis. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Mann. Claxton, a screen on White. Mann passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, You got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
To the paint. Here's Clowney. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic against Claxton. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Man passes to Porter. Here's Clowney. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half. Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Drills it from outside. 21 points for Buzelis.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great passer.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Dosunmu. Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Carter, and it's Herter in a 2-guard. To the inside. It's tipped. Smith with it. Now Thomas defending. Carter dishes to Smith. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Smith's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Bulls. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Outside, Porter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Williams kicks to Herter. For 3, Smith. Wolf grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Porter. Takes it off the glass. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For 3, Smith gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, hey, Smith has this kind of range, which is why you got to at least honor his shot.
Here's Traoré, defended by Carter. Porter passes to Williams. They set the pick from outside the arc. He can't get that one. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Traoré. Yep, that one goes.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
Smith for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Pass to Thomas. Driving. Whoa!
Oh, man, that was filthy. Cam Thomas wound up for that slam.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Thomas finds Porter. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Traore can't hit. The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And it's Carter missing.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Porter, no luck. Well, Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Isaac Okoro.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Williams.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
Herter on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly